Hello, Silver community. It's Sterling Cannabis with you once again. Please excuse the furnace running in the background, but these days I think it's going to be running pretty much constantly. It's a little chilly outside, and we're getting a good snow today. But today I do have a bit of a mail call, and on top of that, this is all about dollars, with possibly one exception. But, and we'll start with that exception. I got a letter in the mail just a few minutes ago. I came back from the post office. Silver Oceans from Oceanside, California. P.O. Box, so I think I can probably show that. I have seen the name in the chats a few times, but I'm not really familiar. So let's see. This is totally unexpected. But yeah, they're down there in Southern California near San Diego. It's postmarked from San Diego. And there is something very solid. Oh, well, where's my split at? There it is. But there's something very solid in the envelope. I mean, I expect a sticker. Oh, here's a letter. Oh, nice. Silver Oceans. Sent out on the 16th of this month, so 6 days to get here, not too bad. I just enjoy your channel, and it to send you a sticker. Keep eating. I'm not sure. And studying premier metals. Well, I definitely like working with the metals, and I definitely like growing as much food as I can. But thank you so much, Silver Oceans. And let's see the sticker here. Little tape on it, but there it goes. Silver Oceans. How cool is that? Got an ASE on it, it's got a Standing Liberty on it, and it's got a Libertad on it. Well, you know the kind of stuff I like. Stuff without pictures of living people or people that have been living. I wish that they had never put presidents on our coins. I don't think that they really belong there. Oh my. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm going to have to do a little research. But Republic, Bolivia, Fran, I'm not sure. Francinese, maybe? I'm not. And this would be a 1939 2 francs. Now I believe that this is either copper or brass, but really cool coin, and I do very much enjoy my foreign coins. That is cool. In fact, I won a couple of foreign coins. I found out from watching a video yesterday. They got them coming, and so really cool. Be something more for the sticker board, another friend to keep an eye on, and something for the foreign coinage. And then this here, this big old package. This is a trade that I did really kind of directly with Silver Stealer, who is Winning Image Photography's husband. I don't think anybody that watches my videos is not going to be familiar with them, but if that happens to be the case and you're not, please check out the Silver Stealer channel. I'll have information down below. Um, I'll put some information down below for Silver Oceans too, but I've got to do some research there. Um, but Winning Image is an amazing video editor, and she does great work. Steeler, according to him, the ideas are pretty much always his on their videos. I don't know if that's completely the truth or not, but they love two things on their coins. Two things that I really love: horses and ships. Um, Now, Winnie and I have a little bit of a contentious friendship in a way. She's a U of M girl, and I'm a Michigan State guy. So, we've got that fun little rivalry there. Um, she, at one point in her life, actually drove sulkies in trotter and pacer races. And I think she still does it a little bit now. I saw a video, a short clip in one of their videos of her in a sulky some time ago. But so I know that she loves it. And then Silver Stealer works at a racetrack where, if I understand properly, he is part of the pari-mutuel betting programming that comes out of that track. And that is also a trotter pacer track. Now, I spent a lot of my youth working with thoroughbreds. So we've got these things going together. They live in Indiana, I live in Michigan, and we've been friends pretty much since the beginning of me having a channel. They picked up on me, I picked up on them, and they're absolutely fantastic people. But Silver Stealer recently did, month and a half ago, a video where he was showing off his commemorative dollars, and he had some that were duplicates. And I think in a large part he really is about completing sets of things. Me, I'm just about stacking the silver. But thanks to Value Hunter earlier in 2020, back in the summertime, I learned about commemorative dollars. Now, I'll show you something in a little bit about dollars. But dollars, U.S. dollars, silver dollars, is pretty much the foundation of my stack. You'll understand in a bit. But he had these commemorative dollars that were extras, and so we did a trade. And let's see what we got here. But I want y'all to learn something about these commemorative dollars. You may absolutely love the decorative nature that is on them. Maybe it won't mean a thing to you. It really doesn't mean much to me. They certainly don't offend me in any way. But, it's, they're just coins with stampings on them. But get one of these cards from them every time I get something in the mail from them. Sterling Cannabis, my friend. Here are the 3 coins I promised you. I got these for around 20 each. Send me something back. I sent him a pour back. I knew what was coming. That you think is fair value. The small one is clad, but it came with the set, so it's yours. Silver Stealer, your friend's Winning Image Photography. I absolutely adore this couple. They are wonderful people. And let's see what we got in the package here. All taped up nicely, no rattling, no nothing. So, good package. And I know what's in here. I saw pictures of them. But I've got a few of this one. It's an Olympic commemorative, 1988 maybe. Where's the year on this thing? Yeah, I think that's 88. It's right over here. But that's a 90% silver dollar. Exact same size, weight, silver content as your Morgans and Peace dollars. Here's the little clad 50-cent piece that he was talking about that came with it. And Steeler, thank you for not sending me all the packaging because not interested. But here is the silver dollar that goes with that half clad. I mean, how fantastic is that? It's beautiful. But you know what is maybe even the best part? And a nice symbol for the U.S. with the eagle up on top of the pole. They've never been circulated. These things are untouched. There's no silver lost. And, I read you what he paid for them. You can't buy a Morgan or a Peace dollar for $20 now. You're doing pretty darn good if you can. But these have got the same amount of silver in them. And they're attractive. I mean, maybe you care about, Thomas Jefferson, Monticello. Maybe you just couldn't care less. And he's one of the founding fathers. I don't necessarily agree with everything that he said and did. And there are rumors out there about him that really bother me. But you know what? It's an ounce, or it's over 3/4 of an ounce, 0.77 of a troy ounce of silver, and it's backed by the U.S. government. And that's what gets me, is it's got the same backing, basically, as an ASC. There's some difference in the amounts that you can sell without reporting it to the IRS. But there's, you certainly can. You can sell a bunch of that without reporting it to the IRS because you're just selling money. So I love the commemorative dollars for that. There's most of them, like this one from the Olympics. I've got a few of them like this. First time I got it, I went and looked up. There was 1.5 million of these made. So it's not like there's just a few of them. And people are clamoring because if something put out by the Mint, I got to have one of them. There's 1.5 million of them. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough that anybody that wants them has got them, and got them as cheap as, when they came out from the Mint, they were overpriced. But now you can get them around spot, just a little over. And then there's this coin. This Morgan dollar, 1897, with the little booger hanging out of her nose. It's a nice looking Morgan. Not fantastic. But this was a Christmas present, from my sister 2 Christmases ago. 4 weeks after that Christmas, she passed on January 19th. About 4 or 5 days later, I made a trip down to Lansing. I bought my first tube of silver buffaloes. It's a nice Morgan. It's not the best Morgan. I've got a few that are nicer than this. Ones that I picked up for my grandparents. I don't know. I don't think this thing would be worth grading it. Probably would come back cleaned. I don't know. But it was purchased in maybe the worst possible way. Uh, I have been following X22 on YouTube before they kicked him off, and to where places he's gone to since, for better than 3 years, close on 4 years, um, maybe even before Trump was elected. But he used to run this ad on there, ran it for maybe a couple of years, from one of the bullion dealers, oh man, one of the terrible places. I don't even know. But they did this commercial about, you got to have a Morgan because that's what your great grandpa used to spend. And, they got somebody walking into like a saloon and throwing down a Morgan on the bar. Um, but she got taken in by that commercial and bought two of them. And when I opened up the present, because I had collected coins 50 years before, I knew what it was. I knew she had been taken, but it was a beautiful coin to get, and I appreciated it. And I was starting to get concerned about what was going on. But when she passed a couple weeks later, that's when it kicked in. And that's what got this train rolling. This Morgan dollar right here. And back then, when I started learning what I was doing and figured I wanted Morgans, I wanted the constitutional, I wanted peace dollars, I started going down to Lansing and picking them up down there. And at that time, I was picking them up for $12, $13 a piece. Spot was probably $13 to $14. I got quite a few of them. Not as many as I want. But right now, and probably going forward, it's a whole lot cheaper to get these things that nobody seems to care about, but they're really every bit as valuable as the most valuable Morgan you got out there. Because it's the silver, it's not what's stamped on it, people. There's some things that are stamped on some coins that offend me, and I don't want to have them. And maybe you've got the same thing going too. I don't know. But buy what you like. Buy it as cheap as you can. And get as much as you can. Because this economy might just take a great big old swan dive here real quick. I think it's going to get bad, baby. Peace out. Love you guys. Let's get them right side up. Isn't that a beautiful coin? 3/4 of an ounce of silver. Get you some.